So, Trevor, did you just decide you're going to go ahead and spend that money, eh? Yeah, no, I was fixing it.
Stairs.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, no, you just decided to go ahead and spend all that money on it? Yeller.
Word.
Yeah, Trevor, when are you going to be back in here? Oh, God.
I gotta set up. I want to set up a new sniper. I think really quick, possibly.
No, you good. Go for it. And what are you
Love
filming
to
for
have this set up.
dance, rebirth?
I'm open actually.
You might just do some resurgence. Trevor and I
I'm
had
also
some real
totally
good
open to
luck
that
with it.
crash or whatever because we didn't
The
get to play it
Clash.
the other night.
Yeah, we could
Yeah,
start off with one of those.
I still haven't played that. I tried to play it the other day and it was super fucking choppy again.
Yeah, there's no telling if that's been
It,
fixed yet or not.
yeah, there was. It really wasn't a problem in some of the other modes, but a little bit. But yeah, it was still super choppy in that mode. Where did I save this information? Is this a picture that I took? That's a submachine gun. All right, let's see. All right.
Oof.
Barrel. Okay. Well, let's check this out in the firing range really quick.
Yep.
Oh.
I know that means go ahead and start.
Oh, yeah. It was a build I caught for the Moors the other day. And my God. I just went and went 4 for 4 headshots in the range. Just killed them with the headshots. Now, I've not done that with my Car 98 in a very long time, and I've definitely not been able to pull it off with any of the other ones through any of the updates. It was a little bit with the HDR there for a moment. But my God, this thing was just like, boom! Boom! And just gone. So easy.
Is it a sniper rifle?
Yeah, it's the Moors. If we end up with more than one
yes.
loadout, I'll get a dropout so you can check it out if you want.
We'll do this.
It's ridiculous. Let me see if I can send it to you in chat here. That way you'll just have it if you want to check it out. Discord. Here we
I
go.
mean... Oh yeah, this build's good enough. I just did
But this was the build. This was the one that I got off the internet.
So it's even a little hit scanny. Just a little. Well,
again, stuff that works for me. Stuff that works for me versus what works for you is sometimes different because we have different mechanics working in our aiming.
It's true, but when it comes to sniper rifles, they're usually about the same. It's really just the automatic weapons that really cause the fuss because of the recoil patterns and how aim assist handles that different.
Yeah, it brings it back a little bit.
Like AKs have notoriously been good for controller players.
AKs are great for controllers. They're hard to control, though, I would imagine.
And then mouse and key players can't stand them.
Shit, I couldn't even shoot at anybody. Is this a clash, a crash, or whatever the fuck?
It is a clash.
Alright. Aw. I didn't even get to take a single shot with my gun. Well, I've noticed that those particular load-in lobbies are chaotic.
Yes. This is a good sniping map.
I'm excited.
Location.
Uh-oh. The ping is already pretty high. And I've already experienced one chop.
I'm not having any issues thus far.
No, overall it's been alright, but I'm having PTSD. Oh shit.
That'll work out.
I am actually going to switch. Loadout. It won't let me customize my loadout anymore. I thought they fixed that in the other.
When you're hovering over it, you gotta hit the bottom left loadout options.
Alright, but it doesn't let me modify anything, any of my guns within the loadout. That's disappointing. I want to change the scope on this. Yeah, it lets you in the other games.
Yeah, let you in
It absolutely
Warzone.
lets you do it.
That's funny.
But yeah, so that's what I was asking. I was like, this is weird that you can't do it in this one. You'd think out of all of them you'd be able to do it.
I don't know about that, Scooter.
Either way, I want to change the scope that I have on this thing. I want to keep my scopes consistent, and I don't need this. I don't need this longer range scope.
Oh, damn. Oh no, it's worth it.
God damn, this thing hits like a fucking truck. 2 shots, no problem, any part of the body from distance.
So I've got a couple instant headshots.
Oh yeah, you can get the headshot in, but...
Friendly buy station deployed.
Oh, fuck.
At a good
How we
range,
doing?
it's a little rough.
Yeah, that's why I'm going to get a smaller, a closer in scope. Because I only use the Schlager 3.4. I mean, hopefully hopefully they'll have that on this as an option or something close. But I only use the Schlager 3.4 on my normal guns.
Damn, the Ladra's rough.
It can be, yeah. But that other one, that other new one, is pretty good.
Well, the Ladra just melts you.
It's all over the place, but it's so much bullets.
Yeah, it eats bullets, but it also kills you really, really fast.
Oh yeah, no, you just gotta learn how to control it. I don't know, it might be a better... That feels like one that might end up being better for,
Mouse key.
Yeah.
I enjoy it when I pick it up. But damn, does it fucking melt your ass.
Oh, I just picked up a door breacher, or a door barricade.
Barricade, yeah.
Yeah, those are kind of cool.
Oh, there we go. Ow. Like I'm struggling with that right there.
Oh, good. It's activated.
Enemies are halfway through. Still turning around.
Eyes up. This exit's hot.
Jesus. Somebody had my number. This is a really fun game mode, but... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
Very campy. But
Holy shit! I just got a headshot on that roof all the way in the back, and I don't even know how the fuck I pulled it off.
I had a bunker poster just killed 2 people I was in here with.
Domination points incoming. Get to the green smoke.
I can't hit another person. That must have been pure luck.
It's not the most accurate. Like, it's not the best gun to go on exactly where you're aiming at.
You have a buy station inbound. Halfway over and we're behind. Friendly buy station is ready. Capture that. On to target.
Yeah, I have no clue whether I'm getting close or not. It was a sheer fluke that I got that guy, clearly.
Yeah, it's interesting to work with.
Yeah, whatever.
It is
I'm
fun.
gonna
Though.
figure it out.
Incoming care packages. Secure those
Another
targets.
bunker buster. They're really trying to kill me in here, damn.
Block B.
Damn it, they got me.
God damn. I don't understand why more people aren't buying stuff and activating stuff. Like, I feel like we should have, like, our tower scanning. Like, I'm gonna go pay for the tower again. But I'm the only person that's done that, I think, so far.
That's no, I haven't.
Yeah, like, now the tower's activated at least.
Ooh, our teammates are leaning to get closer though.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. The enemy's almost back.
Yeah, bro, you fucked up.
Yeah. Traded.
Get to the green smoke. Campsite online. Scanning for aerial threat.
Just activated the SAM turret. I don't know if there's anything out there worth hitting, but
God damn it.
we'll find out.
Alright, we're gonna switch loadouts because currently that gun is not doing me any favors.
Oh.
Or I'm just kidding.
Regroup and get back out.
Just kidding. Alright, well I'm down for whatever. I gotta go to the bathroom there real quick. Alright. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Let's see if we can adjust this more ball.
Ooh, that's a little better. Interesting, interesting.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I didn't even know I started matchmaking, to be honest.
Yeah, it started up. But I think I'm alright.
Use this time for some target practice. Real thing is coming soon.
Now it won't even let me edit my loadout in here.
Oh, maybe they took it away.
That's bullshit.
All stations, Shadow 01.
There's a change that was causing it. There was a glitch with it.
What was the glitch?
I do know there was one there for a little while that if there was a specific way you died in pre-game lobby, you could go, your loadout would be invisible, but you could go and land in that spot once you got in and pick up your loot, your loadout.
But that has nothing to do with being able to edit your loadout.
You would think? I don't know. Alright, going chemical right here. Gonna try to fly through that top floor window.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
We're building castles in the sky, buddy.
We could make it if we try. Oh my god! There's a beast in here! Oh no! Wasn't ready for him to land. Kill him! Murder him!
Jesus.
Oh.
Let me see that.
He fucked you up.
Resurgence mark. Oh, that's just a pretty good gun, although it's still kind of bullshit that they were to get me down before I got down.
It's that default pistol that you can get that fucking slaps.
Yeah, Jesus, dude. That thing was wicked. I mean, their aim was a bit... Does that pistol literally have 0 recoil?
Oh yeah, it's like nothing.
Oh, well then... Neat.
That's funny. Excuse me. It's like my second fastest game resurgence ever. I hate it. You find one sugar on you, and for like the next week, you just feel like there's shit crawling on you.
Yeah.
Don't like it.
No, I mean every animal that we can easily see that can eat us in any way is extinct or on the verge of extinction.
I'm confused. Was that
Humans in general do not. Humans in general do not like
pest?
being food.
To the war zone.
What does that got to do with a sugar?
Well, they're eating you,
Actually, they're,
like burrowing in your skin, trying to breed in you. Like
I was gonna say, actually, what makes you itchy is they're shitting in you.
yeah, like none of that's. Yeah, no one likes any of that.
Oh my god, this thing's fucking hit scan for hip firing.
Yeah, we got some questionable players in here right now.
I didn't see anything questionable, but they definitely sweaty.
What the fuck kind of games are you playing when I'm not in here with you? That you're getting us into these lobbies.
Well, Trevor and I aren't in bad lobbies, and when him and I get on here together, we win back to back. Kind of.
Well, then how come whenever I'm also in the game, the three of us all suck?
Well, I'm not real sure. So we still go chemical.
I mean, I would say me dying, it's whatever, but like, that's not the case. Normally, I'm buying Trevor back, or I mean, you know, like it's not. And that's no diss on him. I mean, he's better than I am, but he's just a risk taker.
I don't know what to tell you. Well, definitely someone in here with us. Damn it. He's pretty hard in the other room next to you.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to have multiple gunfights before I pick up a gun.
No, that's clever. 5 seconds and I'm back. Back.
Turning you to the front. Earn this.
Alright, what's your plan?
Multiple people fighting up top.
Yeah, I know. I mean, do you want to leave this thing alone and go find a different area to base it?
No. You face it.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Yeet. Fire, bitch! Oh my god, it flung his ass.
God damn it. I'm dead. I'm definitely dead, maybe.
Come back to me.
I'm trying, but they're fucking me up right now.
Oh, that was
No
interesting.
longer looks safe to move towards you. Shit!
Oh,
God
I
damn
came
it.
back. Just perfect, huh?
You're the last one standing, soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy.
I think most of the lobby landed out there, not gonna lie.
I think we're just not in a very good spot.
Squad mate back on
Don't go out here.
good work.
Yeah, I'd like a spot where I can at least try to get like a couple guns and a few plates.
I don't think anyone actually went out here.
Incoming.
There's a guy landing on you right
Someone lands on
now.
me.
All squad mates are in the safe zone.
Oh, they both zipped on me. Thought there was a
Yay.
guy underneath me, but no.
I'm dead, of course.
Valiant here. Keep it
Oh,
headed.
that's probably. Oh, because there was a guy underneath me. When I watched the replay of the guy that killed me, there was the guy I was looking for underneath. Come to find out. We'll try this one more time if it don't go well with the quads.
I mean, I think that we should probably not try to land in the sweatiest place on the map.
It's usually not.
Uh,
It's usually September and I will be
well,
there.
fair, but it definitely wasn't that time.
No.
Assuming, yeah, we're playing duos, so there was at least 3 teams there.
It was 4.
Oh, sorry. Well, at least 3 is what I was thinking.
There was the 2 of us on the roof, another team that came up on the roof, and then another team fighting out on the porch.
Oh well, then you have to factor in the ones at the end of the building, that's like can see that side
Yeah.
that chased me down.
That are just shooting around for fun.
Yeah. Still haven't even lived long enough to see a loadout drop
Not
or
yet.
collect anywhere. I haven't even gotten to the point where I've opened more than like one box. Yeah, one loot chest. Like it's been go time from the drop. That one started me killing a guy that flew in right behind you, I think, or
He
flew in
did.
right in front of me.
Right behind you, I think.
Dropping into the AO.
I think I've decided these lobbies are not going to be sniping lobbies tonight. These are going to be, rifle and SMG lobbies. Whoever can
I mean,
lob the most lead at each
Resurgence is really always that. I mean, this map, I should say, is there are times where people are sniping, but normally it's not. I'm not running a sniper's kit. That's out there. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
This is not a map that I would run a sniper's kit on. It's not big enough to make a sniper make sense.
If you're in quads, it is nice to have 1 or 2 people that have like at least a car 98.
All right, fair, and that's probably what I'd be using too.
Yeah. It's not no HDR type map, usually.
Not at all. Definitely not my Moors.
You're more.
Oh, you're a gorilla. You look more like a Sasquatch every day. That's more Sasquatchy than the clubs.
Yes, it is. Okay, we're about living quarters.
Where are we trying?
To right over here. This building is what we call a double-decker.
Living quarters.
Doesn't look like anyone's coming. Box going down.
C9.
Sorry. Or armor box in that room.
What is that?
Another C9.
Alright, perfect. Ooh, hello. Hello, XMG. I'll take that. That'll work until I find something better.
There we go. UAV up. Chilling.
Ooh, is that Siren 9mm any good?
So that's
Or Siren?
It can be.
I'm gonna like it more. I'm gonna take him over the C9.
Fair enough.
Are you up or down? Here.
I am down.
Yeah, I'm going up. Let's see what I can see.
Where's that? Can't mark the boat.
Moving here. Enemy here.
I'm chasing somebody.
Okay. I'll take a loadout box. Fuck yeah.
Enemy
Guy up here. Oh, chasing me, chasing me.
You good?
Yeah, what people might be coming up. There's a guy on our roof, or at least was.
You've got gas moving in. Jumping out!
Is that their drill truck?
Okay,
or
so
yours?
mine.
Okay.
Enemy UAV overhead. You're out of time. The buy station is closed.
Want to go down there?
Not really.
Loading!
What is that? Oh, what I dropped?
Southwest on the way.
We have an ammo box here.
Planting mine!
Starting to feel like going down there now.
Or at least towards our loadout drop.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed.
Okay.
I'm dead.
Oh,
It's all on you. Stay alive so your squad can redeploy.
when you get back, there's a satchel here.
Were you able to get there?
Redeployed. Well done.
Oh, you didn't go to the loadout?
No, no, no. Already have my loadout. Weapons, at least.
Oh. Okay.
I got one of those loadout chests. Got
Well.
a guy up
It's
here.
in the area.
Good kill.
Can you cover me while I go to the loadout?
Yeah, I'm watching up there. There's still one guy up there.
Throwing shock sticks!
Okay. You can't cover me from there at all.
It depends on where
So
they're shooting
the answer would be no. I can't cover you.
Moving here.
I have to wait a minute because I can't go up there without coverage.
Yeah.
This has to be a team effort.
They started pinning down from up there.
I have no clue what I just picked up. I'm loadout wise. I got all messed up. No, my nose is not there.
We're going this way.
Gas is closing in.
Under 6.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Stunned him. There. Oh, behind. Oh my god, he melted us. What the fuck? I want to see your kill cam.
Want to see what?
I wish I could see your kill cam.
Yeah, he just killed me.
But he melted you so
Oh.
fast.
Well, I was already hurt by the guy that was shooting at you initially.
That's fair.
It's like I jumped in to try to revive
We
you.
could
Maybe
get
I
to
didn't
that.
know you ran in.
We could get through that fucking window to save our life.
No.
Oh, no. At least the servers are feeling better.
Yeah. That's a huge plus.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding. Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh, you opted to go into quads.
Yeah.
What are we in? Is this Resurgence still?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay.
All stations, we are free to go.
Same thing.
Latency's still a little high, though.
Latency for me is the lowest it's been in like a while. It's at 8
Yeah,
milliseconds.
I'm at 42, which is high. It's normally
Yeah.
about 19.
A little higher.
Yeah, I'm used to it running about... It normally runs about 19.
Alright, let's see how this team is chopped up.
Alright, where do you want to land?
Chemical right down to the left.
Chemical. Shit. Oh, I'm already getting shot at. Haven't even landed yet. Oh, great, great. Awesome. Yes, nothing like getting killed before you even do your initial land. At least he was able to finish me off with the gun that popped out of the loot box that I had just opened in an attempt to save myself.
UAV in the area.
But as you said, this place is empty, like, almost all the times. It's a fluke that twice now it's been the spot to be.
I don't know what to tell you, man. It's...
Out of the 3 games we've played.
50-50 this. And even this isn't that bad, in my opinion.
Right now, it's honestly not too bad. I'm just bitter because I got killed off the rip.
I figured. Like that guy.
And again, there is a team in the basement that we can't continue to land here and not address.
Watch the skies. Your squad mates back on station. Good work.
Wish there was some way to tell our teammates that. Like, guys, they're definitely downstairs. One of them just landed back in. Now I'm going to get killed again before I even land. Alright, I'm going down here.
You have reinforcements inbound.
I want to pick up some guns. Maybe a couple of plates. There we go.
Alrighty.
Now I'm going to
Looks
come
like-
back and approach it. Just ran back in the basement area.
Over to mine. Fuck me. Damn it. There's 2 teams fighting at the bottom, by the way.
Yay! That's way better. Alright, so we're going to take the Ladra.
I'm back.
What is it? The GRP.
Another chance. Weapons free. Marking contract. Your squad is down.
I'm just pulling us this way.
I must just suck because every time I start shooting somebody, they're just magically able to kill me way faster than I can kill
No,
them.
these are just some sweatier lobbies, and I've seen that.
You have reinforcements inbound.
because I knew that guy was coming in. I started shooting the moment he walked in the door, and somehow, even though I would say that I had a good 3 or 4 bullets on him,
Still got you.
Yeah.
What happened to you then?
I mean, I just was having so much fun. I decided I'd just land right on top of a building that had like 3 snipers on it.
Well, they weren't. The sad
I
thing is
had a pistol and a dream.
they weren't there.
I had a
second
pistol and a
ago.
dream. A pistol and a dream.
Enemy UAV overhead. Squad mate. Well done.
Alright, try to go for my loadout, which I'm sure will be completely camped by sweats.
Probably.
But let's find out. Alright. I was able to get my loadout.
They are holding us nicely. Oh, the other team just zipped across to fight the team that's above us! Teammates, where the fuck did y'all go? They were just here a second ago. Look out a window and our 2 teammates just left me. Did you manage to get your loadout?
I did, but I'm trying to just stay alive right now.
Yeah, just kind of chill around it. God damn, there's some sweaty lobbies. Okay, coming in.
Contract failed. You'll have to report to that, soldier.
I'm starting to get shot at somehow through a door, mysteriously. So watch out, somebody can apparently see through this wall.
Ow!
Your squad mate's back on station.
Yeah, that looks like it probably hurt. I'm getting electrocuted again by God knows what.
Hey, buddy.
We're
So
probably
we
gonna die
run down-
though.
Oh, there's a guy right here. Oh, God.
Use your tac map.
So we run down there to orange, or to pink, purple, whatever you
Jesus,
want
what the fuck am I getting shot by? How are you people even seeing me?
There's a guy on the loadout right here.
Yeah, I almost had him, but then I didn't.
Hunters down.
Try coming to the door. Oh, fuck me.
Recon at my location. You're not dying. Not today.
Okay, we're gonna jump down the purple, okay?
Inserting armor. Reloading.
Mission timeline expired. UAV
We have an
exiting
ammo
the AO.
box here.
Target down. Marking the rest.
Nice.
Shit. I need coverage. I need coverage.
Oh, you out there? Fuck. Right.
Yeah, I'm trying to revive our teammate.
Changing mags.
Ow, fuck me.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Jesus, where the fuck am I getting shot from?
Up here. Precision on us.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices.
Won't get the best of
Gotta
me
hit that
yet.
armor box below.
Switching mags.
Enemy advanced UAV is active.
Armor
Surgeons
box
window
here.
is ending. Watch your six.
Why did everyone go down there? All the people on me.
I don't know why he went down there. I'm just trying to stay within reasonable.
Enemy UAV overhead. Your squad mate.
I don't know what I'm going to do to try to stay alive. I keep trying to go to people, but everybody's in a bad spot.
Yeah.
And then that motherfucker's back again.
I don't know why our teammates just kind of bolted like that. When we were in a good spot to hold that team.
Yeah, I don't know. I went to follow Pink because he was going down to try to save Blue, then Blue died, so I pulled back a little bit.
Fire sales done. Prices are back to
Target area
normal.
marked. You're cleared hot.
We just land on that top floor in prison with them.
Stand by for redeployment. Your squad mate is redeployed. Well done.
Alright.
You've got time for another bounty. Get it done.
So, alright, I can't get my guns. And there's people all over the roof of prison, so I'm dead. Yep. That's, yeah. This is my last round.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Unless you want to go do
Whatever
a
the
casual afterwards.
No, I'm going to play some poker. But, yeah, at no point could I describe any of the gaming I've done tonight. Whatever the opposite of fun is, that's what this gaming session's been. Less the company, because I always enjoy just hanging out, but...
This has been one
Actual
of the
gameplay.
sweatier nights in a long time.
No, did somebody buy me back? I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just over this round.
Squad's in the safe zone. Gas is moving.
What's taking so long? Buy me back.
Enemy UAV is online.
That guy's on a hero's journey. But he did not buy me back.
Adjusting out.
Alright, and that guy's dead immediately.
I'm red on
That guy's cheating, basically, with that skin.
in the area.
When you just saw on my perspective.
Yeah,
To you, soldier. Stay sharp.
that's a pay-to-win skin. That's ridiculous. Again, it's why I will never purchase a Call of Duty again in my lifetime.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 squads still operational.
Well, you did good. I did terrible.
I haven't had to try that hard in a minute.
Reloading.
I couldn't get a foothold in any of the games.
For sure that was my C9.
Yeah. Medic. I don't even know what that means.
Actually, I didn't do that much better. I only had one more kill than you did.
Again, it was bad, man. The company was good, but just strictly the gameplay was bad. It was real bad. Yeah, there was no, we couldn't find it. We just couldn't find it. It's so sad.
I'm just gonna go chillax and some search.
Yeah, that would be if I could. I mean, I could in the 3, but I'm playing poker. But yeah, that's what I would be doing myself as well.
Yep.
That or going to some like Royal Casual, but not with you.
Because even those sloppies with me are sweaty.
Yeah, because even those are sweatier than when I have to play against if I just going alone. Especially after that monstrosity of 3 rounds. I would be the easiest round I've ever seen. There wouldn't be a single normal person in my match.
And
It'd just
right
be
now
bots.
they
My
don't,
team would be bots.
for whatever, I think it's because they're working on servers, but like right now there's no trios. Rank play isn't up. You can only do solos and casual. In normal BR is only quads and duos.
Oh wow.
So
Yeah. So they
casual mode
really
is
had
very
a
sweaty right now.
yeah, they really fucked up. They really had a meltdown.
Well, their servers really got really rough there even before the update, and so I think that's why everything's so herky-jerky right now, is because they're hardcore working on them.
Yeah, well, it feels meltdowny. I mean, again, I would expect this out of like some small studio.
See,
You know,
I used to feel that way, but at this point,
I wouldn't even
think
expect
it's
the people
just-
who did Cyberpunk.
Right. At this
But these
point,
they're
I
not
think
back,
it's
they're
just
backed by
so
Microsoft,
big.
man.
Well, that should say something to me. If it's
Microsoft
backed
is
by
garbage.
No, well, don't get me started there. But, oh,
Well, no, I think we all understand that to be. So it's not surprising that this game is garbage,
well, and
or at least the server background.
I don't think it's so much that it's garbage. I think that there is so many people playing from so across the world. It is the game to hack on. Just because publicity-wise, it's just fun to hack on. That puts a lot of strain on servers. And what people don't talk about is that everyone's like, yeah, Warzone numbers are down. I'm like, well, you're talking about just Warzone. If you were to combine all the player counts and all the Call of Duties actively playing right now, it's probably the most played game.
Yeah, maybe.
Because there's still people that actively play MW2. There's still people that actively play Vanguard. There's still people actively playing MW3.
All right, but even with that being the case,
And
even
those
with
are
that
all on
said,
the same servers.
yeah, but
and
even with all of
mobile.
that said, so then, all right, that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
So arguably, you're the highest grossing, most played video game, which means that you should be aware of that position and be planning accordingly, and you're backed by one of the largest corporations the planet has ever seen. So
would
how are you not? Literally, their job is computers.
I would
So
equate
how the
it
fuck?
to this.
They have their server shit in order.
I would equate it to something like this. You're the first Buc-ee's to ever open. Okay? It got so popular so fast that there's an hour wait line to get inside the place.
Fair. Call of Duty original. I can see this
So-
being issues.
So they start opening more Buc-ee's, okay? I have never gone to a Buc-ee's that's never been not busy. So some of those Buc-ee's, like when the first one in Arkansas is about to open up, when that one opens up, it's going to be the worst place to ever be at. Because Arkansas loves Buc-ee's and we don't have any.
Correct. But over time, it's going to get better so that in 10 years from now, you're not going to walk in there
Hey,
and it's going to be the worst place to be ever.
See, that's the key, though. You said 10 years.
It's been 10 years at least they've been doing this shit. I mean, I know this is new games and stuff, but it's not new concepts. They have tons of data to pull on for what they're going to need. And more importantly, because it's not like they're losing money, so like they should be exceeding what they think they'll need just in case. That way they're good for updates later and,
I think it's
shit
just
like
one
that.
of those that they don't have. I honestly don't think they have the devs for it.
Well, I mean, and why would they? They're only the most played, most popular video game franchise in the largest corporation on the planet of Earth in terms of computers, next to maybe only Apple.
But that's for whatever reason,
yeah.
that's one of those industries that's. It doesn't matter if you're Call of Duty or anybody. They're all struggling right now.
I mean, they might be in terms of building a game from scratch, but in terms of maintaining networks that can be played on, that is not something that should be problematic for the, again, maybe for some smaller companies because bigger companies are buying them up. But like, how does the biggest company not address that issue?
So here's another example. Honestly, probably the most played video game ever is Minecraft. There's a
Does that
Java
experience
version.
huge problems?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I've never played it, so I wouldn't
So
know.
there's a version of the game called the Bedrock version. It's the version that's cross-compatible between PC, consoles, and like mobile.
Okay.
It is nicknamed Bug Rock.
Okay.
It got the bugs and everything. For the most part, bugs have gotten so bad where it's just that people start just calling it features.
Okay.
But it got so bad where Mojang came out and they're like, you know what?
Happy hunting, Crimson.
We can't keep up as devs with the bugs like the community can. So they started releasing betas and playtests to public, so you can download it and tell the devs like what the problems are.
So who owns Minecraft?
Microsoft also.
So it's Microsoft's Minecraft, and again, it is not functioning properly, even though literally they're the biggest company on the planet. Like
Yep.
that's again where my thing is, like, maybe make $1 billion less and get this shit fixed for your people that are buying this shit.
So
Because it's money. The reason why it's not done is money. So make a little less money and provide a better product.
one of the weird things that's changed in the gaming industry, I would say probably about between 5 to 10 years ago, is games aren't play tested like they used to be. And to an extent, you almost can't play test them before giving them to the public. Because you can't simulate what it's going to be like with the public hopping on those servers. You just can't simulate that.
Shoot to kill.
So,
To negotiate.
part of it is just by nature of the growth and the size of it. The bigger it is, the more bugs you're going to have, in a way.
But even, alright, so in the Minecraft example, Minecraft has only been around for, I mean, now it's probably more of the time than I think, but like,
11 years.
not that long, comparatively. With something like Call of Duty, they fully, absolutely have a very good idea of exactly what the parameters are going to be, because they can basically look at all the people that are playing, whatever they've got going on right then. It's going to be a bit more than that, and it's probably going to be about the same ratio as it's always been when a new release comes out and people come back to playing it.
But here's where the kicker comes, and I only understand this
Disarmed.
because of how much coding I have played around with. A code does not work the same locally or on a local server than it will once you send it out to the masses. And there's no way for you to know what those bugs are going to be until they happen. If that makes any sense.
We have our orders. See it through.
It's kind of think of it maybe like a car. Like, you put a car through a lot of testing and everything. You drove them for
Well, alright, so yeah, so that's like a map
100,000
glitch.
miles. You okay, this is working. But when
yeah,
that
so yeah,
car
but that's
hits
like a map glitch
200,000
or something.
miles, and like the transmission falls out. Well, there's no way to know that that's going to happen.
You're right, but this car hit like 6 miles and the transmission fell out.
No, see, that's the difference, because you can't look at each update as a different car. Every update in every Call of Duty is a different state you're entering, almost. Different gas station you stopped at. You just filled up. Still the same car. And that's one of the weird things about Call of Duty, is it's technically the same game they have layered on top of since the original Call of Duty. They have never built a new Call of Duty from the ground up.
I just don't, and maybe I just don't know enough about it, although I suspect that if I were to keep picking at the question I'm asking,
You might
the
not
answer is
think
going
it's
to
your
be,
answer.
well, no, I think the answer is going to be, well, they could, but it costs a lot of money to do it.
I don't
But
think
I do not believe, I don't believe for a moment there's not a way to test for this stuff, because there's ways to simulate things.
Nope,
I mean,
not.
there's so many ways
true.
to simulate stuff.
Going into coding, there's just truly no way to do it. There's no way it can react until you have it onto the world servers.
So with
world
all the
starts
AI
tapping
that
into
exists and all the computer powering, the quantum computing that's going on,
They can give
there's
you
not a way
they can give you a maybe.
to test a network.
They can give you a close, but there's still bugs that are going to come up that it can't simulate. Even GTA
either
was
way.
bad about it.
I don't remember GTA being bad about it. I remember Cyberpunk being real bad about it, but that's also because they were kind of forced to release a game. It wasn't so much for all the Cyberpunk; it was mostly just for the PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm.
We all had
Even the
issues, but PS4 was particularly bad.
Even
And
the PC version was rough.
well, PC versions are always rough. I mean, that's the other thing too. Is like I always look at like PC stuff is always rough.
Yeah.
I guess for me, I look at this from a PlayStation owner's point of view.
Okay, so
As
that's
a person
something
that
else
plays
I didn't even think
PC
about.
games, yeah, somebody that plays PC games, like you deal with this stuff. I remember it. It's why I changed to console back in like 2007 or whatever.
Typically, a console game is going to be more stable. Yes.
Yeah. So like, why is there all this instability? Even like they need to figure out a way to make it so it's not the case. At least for the
kind of just answered your question. I don't know why I didn't think about bringing this point up. The reason why PC games are usually buggier than console games is that when you have a PS4, you have it's just a PS4. That's the only hardware you're working with. When you have PCs, you have everybody with this motherboard, this processor, this hard drive. It has to work for all of them.
Yeah.
Now we're having games that are cross-platform, because if a game's not cross-platform, it's not going to do well.
Fuck this fucking bullshit fucking poker game. I won money this weekend, and this fucking site is out to get me. It is made me lose in every poker game that I've played in ways that are just asinine.
Well,
asinine.
I don't know.
Two pairs lose to a straight. Well, yeah, 2 pairs lose to a straight. What was the one earlier today? Ace King with Ace Kings, but somebody had 3 9s. They had a pair of 9s. And then another 9 showed up. They had 3 9s, so they beat me.
Some horrendous luck there.
It's all day. All day it's been like that. Like, it ended up biting me for $120 today. Like I said, I'm up overall for the weekend, but it's really freaking annoying. Like yeah, just every way that it can fuck me, it just has been fucking me since I took my money out. Oh, yeah.
So, here, this is the one thing you got to think about. And a lot of times, even though I'm a huge PlayStation lover, I got to kind of... PlayStation's kind of at fault for a lot of this. You have to be able to make your game work on every platform that's desired to be on.
Yeah, but realistically, you only really need to make it work for Xbox and PlayStation, and then you can kind of figure out what you got to do for computers. Because everybody on PC understands that how it works. So, that's how they should be designing it.
How many different PlayStations are there right now? That are still getting,
I mean,
that are still getting console releases?
There's 4, there's 5, and there's 4 and 5.
Well, there's PS4,
and you
PS4
can choose
Pro, the PS4 Slim, the PS5, the PS5 Pro.
Yeah, but they all outside of hard drive space, all the PS not pluses are the same.
Every motherboard and every CPU is different. Every processor are completely different. They're different enough. They're different enough.
I don't see how that would be affected.
Game build for each one.
Fair, but I just don't see how that would then mean that we have servers crashing because of the update they just did.
So,
like, it feels sloppy. Don't release the update, or
I get they could be playing this game locally for a month and have no hiccups. But the second they release it has.
I can't believe.
Oh shit! It's not compatible with that region server.
Yeah, I can't believe that wouldn't have been. This feels like a fuck up. It feels like a fuck up. This should, not the other times. We've dealt with lots of other issues. Like, I get it. There's like issues. This particular time feels like we've lost game features. We've lost game modes potentially.
Well, and I'm not gonna. This is gonna sound weird. It might sound like kissing ass, but the way you have to fix servers. So think of each game mode as on a different hard drive. If you want to say it compared to that way. Well, each one of those hard drives if you need to repair something on that specific hard drive, you have to unplug it and fix it. So,
Bomb defusal underway.
yeah, if there's a problem with it, you're not going to have it for a little while.
Bomb deactivated.
Fair. I still feel like somebody fucked up.
But it's one of those
Like, I get
things
that
that,
now they're trying to fix it, but I feel like they should have been able to prevent it with the resources they have.
but they also can't prevent updates and stuff that come out that aren't in their control. So, like, say the Dallas servers, internet servers, are like, okay, we pushed out this update. And then Call of Duty's like, well, fuck, our East Coast and West Coast players are fine, but if you're in Central, none of them can get on. So now everybody who's get put in a lobby with somebody who's on a Dallas server is experiencing issues. But if they happen to get in a mode where there's only Western players, they're fine. That happens probably more often than people think. Or, like, say, a third world country. Something happens with them. If you get a bunch of, like, Chinese players or Japanese players in your lobby, you can expect that to be a higher latency lobby.
Those sneaky fuckers are just VPNs.
It
Ridiculous.
sounds like it should be simple, but there's way more variables there than you could even just think of off the top of your head.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fair.
And where
can't think
PlayStation
of-
makes it difficult is PlayStation doesn't like giving their builds away. And so...
Especially not to Microsoft.
Yeah, especially after the whole, like, we almost didn't get Black Ops 6 on PlayStation because Sony didn't want to give the PS5 build to if Microsoft was going to own it. So, but they don't know how to code the game to work on that platform if they don't have a build for it. There for a little while, you almost weren't going to be able to play Call of Duty on the PS5 Pro.
Wow.
But you would have been able to down a game. It's just a lot of it's political too, in that aspect of it. And that's just nothing the average gamer's ever going to know or comprehend.
Well,
Unless they
it's
just
annoying
follow
an
that
average.
shit. But to the
It's
average-
annoying an average gamer right now.
Defend the objective.
It's true. But then again,
'Cause I just
as much
got
as
got stuck in the sweatiest lobbies ever.
it pisses you off, though, just like everyone else, you're still going to be on it tomorrow.
Maybe. I mean, yeah. For the time being, I'll be on it. Battlefield comes out and then it's getting deleted.
Need one
Yeah, right.
Eliminate them.
And then, if the new Battlefield is just somewhat decent, that'll be what I play for a very long time.
So,
But I mean, I feel like Battlefield really did Activision a favor by being really kind of complacent in their game release.
in their fuck up.
I mean, Battlefield.
Stuff
Yeah,
like-
well, I mean, the games were always decent, but they were just not.
They just never did anything different that really made any worthwhile.
Battlefield Bad Company 2 was awesome.
I never
That was the
played
first
one.
time they had like destruction. They had like just I think it was like the beginning of Destruction 2.0 where you could like destroy the buildings.
Yep.
Destroy.
You know, it was just a ton of fun. And then like there was some of that and all that with the like the games that came out afterwards. It was like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, which I think was like a World War II one. And then I don't even know if you ever played this. Did you ever play the what was it? It was the Medal of Honor series.
No, I did not.
Another great series. Like there used to be great series that competed against Call of Duty. To the point where I never played Call of Duty for quite a while.
See,
I didn't play Call of Duty until like Black Ops 2 came out, and then like Advanced Warfare was really cool, and then they came out with like that crazy whatever it was, and I just stopped paying attention.
PS World. I really,
All right, well,
I really didn't play anything until what was it, Battlefield 4? It was like,
Okay.
I think it was.
And even Battlefield 4 was kind of like,
Was that with the World War II one?
I think World War II was Battlefield
It
5.
might have been Battlefield 5, yeah. But
Which
then
was
again,
a fun game.
I didn't.
Absolutely fun game.
I'm not a big fan of like Battlefield like multiplayer gameplay, but I loved their what was it? The little like mini stories you could play.
Oh yeah, the campaign mode essentially.
Oh, my latency's 32. This makes sense. There's been a couple times where I've died before I've seen a guy, and then he comes around the corner. I'm at 32 latency, and so that explains that.
Huh.
Hardcore's so fast that
Yeah.
if your latency's higher than the person you're fighting against, you're just
Yeah, you're done. You're cooked. Yeah, I'm hoping the new Battlefield's supposed to not be in the future. It's supposed to be like a current.
It's like a Modern Warfare type deal.
Yeah, it should be fun. The multiplayer, the team deathmatches were never. They weren't hugely appealing, but the ones where basically you had to take objectives.
Domination.
And it was like there was multiple stages. Kind of like domination, but it was like an A and a B, but then after you captured it, like they had X amount of lives. What was that? What's that game? What's that game called? It used to be part of ranked play. Not. I don't know how to describe it. Like, what's that one where you have to hold a spot on the map or whatever? Or no, there's two spots and
Conquest.
one team's I guess that would be search and destroy, but that there's no respawning. Something with respawning. It's kind of like search and destroy, but with respawning. So you have to go and you don't plant. Yeah, so in Battlefield, I don't remember what it was called. I'd have to look it up. But the mode, basically, there'd be like 3 or 4 stages or whatever. There'd be an A and a B. One team would need to go capture A and B. The other team would have to defend A and B. The team defending A and B had X amount of lives to do it. Or something like that. Or maybe the team defending had infinite lives, but the team attacking had finite lives. I forget what the deal was. But it was like a fun game mode, and like my favorite thing with my buddy Kyle was it was always the island. I think it was Island Indecentes or whatever it was called. And on the third level, from the second level to the third level, like when they had captured your bombs or whatever, we would steal their tank and take it back to the very last level and position it as such so that like
Extraction.
I don't think it was the Extraction. I forget what it was called.
It was called Extraction in Battlefront, but it's essentially the same thing.
Probably exactly the same thing.
Because in Battlefront, it was you had a piece of cargo or something that you needed to get to a point. You had X amount of time to get to the next checkpoint.
Yeah. Well, this is random, it has nothing to do with the gameplay. Another thing that made Battlefield seem not appealing, I don't know whether it's been the case in the newer ones, but it was definitely the case as a 5, I think. The whole way that you, like, the loot boxes and how you kind of collect certain things and all that, like, they were real scammy. It was almost like gambling. Where, like, different levels of loot boxes.
I think they got that from Battlefront. Because Battlefront 2 was like that.
Yeah, I know that was the last Battlefield game-ish thing I played, because that was the last. Yeah, Battlefront 2 is the last one I downloaded from that.
So the only thing that's making some people nervous about this next Battlefield is that it's going to have a Warzone mode.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Which the last BR they had flopped terribly bad.
Oh well, I've never played it, so I wouldn't know.
It was like Firestorm. It wasn't bad. Just to me, the Battlefield like game deal is not, to me, doesn't feel like a BR to me.
I've never played it as a battle royale, so I wouldn't have any experience. I'm curious. I'm excited. I hope it's good. Or I'm going to keep waiting until somebody makes a good game again.
Right.
Like, yeah. At some point, I'm just going to. Because it's also another thing that I hate is the amount of space that Call of Duty requires to take up.
All games are really
Like
starting
it's
to do that.
currently, yeah, it's currently taking up 330 gigabytes of my 500 gigabyte hard drive on my PlayStation 5.
Yep.
So that's another thing that I feel like if you're going to take that much space on my hard drive, I want you fucking up. There's no excuses. It's not like there's network connectivity problems. Like you knew what this software would do on my game or on my system. You're
Or
taking
at
up
least they
3/4
should.
of my hard drive. Yeah, you're taking up 2/3 of my hard drive. So you should know what you're taking up. And if that's not been pared down and it's all extraneous data, well, that's fucked up too.
Part of the issue with that is on console, it's really hard to know what all you have downloaded. So, like, you could have Modern Warfare 2 downloaded and not know it. But it's also...
I know.
You gotta remember, they're
I know
also
that I've
all
got Modern
separate
Warfare
games.
3. Yeah, I mean that's probably why it's currently taking up so much space because I got Modern Warfare 3 downloaded, and I've got Warzone.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I currently have all of Black Ops 6 downloaded. Although
Yeah.
at one point I also had Black Ops 6 multiplayer downloaded.
So you know how we're all like, the skins should all be cross game. If I bought a skin, I should be able to use it in any of them.
Yeah.
Well, the caveat to that is that you have to have the whole store downloaded at all times.
Yeah.
And when they're going across, yeah, there are bits of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6 is going to be downloaded on your rig.
Yeah.
Because at any point you go, oh, I want this skin.
Yeah.
And just because you want it doesn't mean you want to sit there and wait 10 minutes for it to download real fast. And so that is one of the I would rather download it if I bought it, but you have to have it downloaded anyway to see everyone else running around in it.
Yeah.
And there's
Sorry,
zombies, and there's the campaign.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with anything we were talking about, but I've gotten really, really into maybe wanting to do some sailing.
That is random. That would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, like I've been watching a lot of videos recently, and I realized that like it wouldn't be like
it's not unrealistic to get a coastal job and live on a sailboat.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to move to Miami and do that, I would not think crazy of you.
Yeah, I wouldn't even do my app, just go anywhere. Like I'd be sailing all over like the East Coast. I'd be like sailing all over the Gulf of Mexico. I'd be sailing down to like Panama.
Well, you would still need
like
a place that would be your job, but you could probably even do your current job.
If I have internet, but if you get a sailboat, you can get your costs down to like very little. There's no property tax. There's no. I mean, I was even asking, like I was doing research, and like apparently like the insurance is like $50 a month.
You would
it's like you'd have health and you really don't even have like if you're a sailboat, you're not even using that much gas.
Oh right,
like,
you hardly ever turn the motor on.
Yeah, if you buy the right rig, if you spend a little money and get a good solar system, you could add an electric outboard.
Yep.
And not need gas at all.
Mm-hmm. You would still want one for emergency purposes, but you would use it so little that you'd worry about it starting each time.
What, an electric outboard?
No, like an actual motor. Like a gas-powered motor. You would use it so little, you'd be like, oh, I hope this thing still works.
Well, if you had that kind of system, I mean, an electric outboard, you wouldn't need to. I mean,
I would still want one just for emergency purposes.
Chances are, I don't know.
Like a storm comes.
I mean, I would want multiple motors, but I mean, most boats only have one motor. So
yeah,
like they don't normally have an electric.
I don't think I would want my electric motor to be my primary.
don't know. I see it as more reliable than a gas mower, a gas motor.
Yeah, but when it is functioning and you need to go like now because there's bad weather coming, then your electric motor might only run a couple hours. Where as long as you got fuel for the thing,
All right. So my ideal thing that I'm thinking right now, I get what you're saying, is a really good lithium-ion battery bank, plus an inverter and a gas-powered generator.
Oh, that'd be worthwhile enough, yeah.
So that I never have to worry about whether or not I'll be able to charge I never want to worry about whether or not I have electricity.
Right. Yeah. No, that would.
And on top of that, I would also have a wind. They also make these. I don't know why they're not more. You can get like a little wind generator too.
Yeah.
Like on your boat that like acts as basically like a windmill that generates power. I would have all of that going so that I don't have to worry about. If it's an overcast day and it's really windy, I've got my wind generator plus I've got my gas generator. If it's really sunny, I got my wind generator and power.
Solar's going.
In
that aspect, you'd be all right.
Yeah, that's how I'm looking at it because I was like, everything I can tell is like the electric motors are more efficient and more efficient, not as powerful, but I'm not trying to be a racing boat.
No, you just want to be. If there's a hurricane coming, you just want to be able to get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, there's at that point, you can't. Even in a really all right, maybe not like a
you just go
speedboat, although that would be ocean worthy. Yeah, you gotta get in the coast. You gotta get in harbor.
Yeah, but a hurricane, you
want to be able to,
enough to where you just start moving.
Exactly, you can start moving and get out of the way. If you didn't already do that, there's no engine that's going to get you out of that.
No, you just you just drive through it and go out the other way.
in those terms, then a hurricane coming is actually great because you're just trying to get away from it. A sailboat can go as fast as the wind's blowing generally. So like,
if it's going the direction you need it to be, yeah.
No, I mean even if you wouldn't want to be heading into the hurricane, so you'd have to be heading away from it.
Yes.
And generally, you can angle your boat some way to end up downwind and not be in the hurricane.
Well, the only thing you have to keep in mind is like the trajectory of what the hurricane's going, and that's not always going to work out with where your land mass is. But yes, generally, there's a lot of wind coming off.
Either way, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned with a good. What I found, and again, I have to do more research. I'm trying to put some ideas together. But what I found was a 100 horsepower inboard 100 horsepower inboard electric motor, but it costs like $20,000.
Scheme of things is still not terrible.
I'm just doing some basic research too. I bet there's lots of other stuff out there. This was on the internet, so I just looked in like the most basic search. But either way, if I could have that as my main and then put a little gas, like 2-cycle outboard just as like a precaution.
Yeah.
Like I want to be abundantly take abundant precaution, and then obviously then I have my sails, and the sails generally do pretty all right. And
it's gonna be doing most of the work, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, man, if I could find a boat that was like maybe like 5 to 10 that needed a lot of work, that was ready to have the engine the full redo, and just like basically redo all the guts.
So what you do is you move, quote unquote, move to Arkansas because we have the lowest taxes. And then you go live on the water.
What, the Ozarks? The Lake of the what was it?
Or yeah, you could go. Are you wanting to do lake sailing or ocean sailing?
No, but I do want to get a boat that's small enough that if I needed to, I could transport it.
Fair.
Generally, if you stick under 32 feet, generally, even though it might not be like a trailer that I could haul. You can get people that can haul the boats without needing to like
a semi.
Yeah, exactly. Without needing like special permissions because it's a wide load and has problems with clearances and stuff like that.
No, I was saying just become a resident of Arkansas just because you're still going to need a permanent residency or something.
That's true.
So
Arkansas's got some ocean. I think. Arkansas's got some ocean. I think, right?
Do it now. No, we
Arkansas's
don't.
got some ocean.
We don't have ocean, no.
Am I thinking of Alabama?
Yeah.
Let me see where Arkansas is at.
Where I mean, you technically can get to the ocean from Arkansas. You just go down the Arkansas River, hit the Mississippi River, and then you golden.
Oh yeah, it is landlocked. You're right above Louisiana.
But again,
That's a
you just
bummer.
hit either one of those rivers and you go make it all the way.
That's true, although I don't know whether it'd be deep enough for a sailboat.
Oh, they'd be deep enough.
I don't know, man. Like, that's the crazy thing about those barges and stuff, is like, they seem huge, but they've only got like a draft of like 3 or 4 feet.
It's true.
And like some sailboats have a draft of like 6 feet, and like that's sometimes just too much. Like that difference is precluding in some cases.
You would definitely use your motors to navigate.
Yeah, for sure. But anyway, I'm looking into all that. I would love to make a boat that's like requires like as little maintenance and as little gasoline as possible.
There's you should look her up. There's a chick on TikTok that was doing it for a little while. I mean, hell, she might still be, but that was like her thing.
Interesting. I'll have to see if I can find her. I've seen lots of people on YouTube. So, I've been watching a lot. I mean, dude, they literally, if I had $8 million,
Oh no.
if I had $8 million, there was a boat they just came out with. I think it won like the 2025 like boat of the year, boat design of the year, or something like that. That literally has self trimming. Like it's basically like you decide how fast you want to go. Yeah, and it's also like inflatable masts. So like the masts aren't like a solid object. They're like really, really pressurized, inflatable, like whatever. Like you know how they make those like tents and shit now for the army? They're like inflatable. Basically, when you inflate them to the proper pressure, they feel like metal. Like they're well, so it's those, and then not only that, there's an AI computer, an algorithmic computer system or whatever that like decides how to turn the sails to get the speed you want, everything like that. And like the boat is like basically like it has diesel engines, it has a diesel generator, and then it has solar power. So that like if you just wanted to use like the generator or the solar power, you can go like pretty quickly. But if you turn on the diesel and you got some wind, you can get up to like 19 knots. It's like pretty fast for just the size of this boat.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, 19 knots. I mean, considering 48 knots is considered like a dangerous storm, 20 knots feels like it's probably pretty quick.
You should do it. You should do it. I give you my consent and my blessing.
Well, if I somehow magically come up with $8,000 or $8 million, or mine's probably just going to be like mine's not even going to be like a catamaran. Probably. If I can afford one, I will, but they're more expensive. It'll probably be a single hull.
Get a small one, you live in that for a couple of years, then you know the stuff you hate, the stuff you love, and you go from there.
Well,
and then if you get one that's shitty on the inside, you can,
my goal is to get one that's shitty and then redo it the way that I just know that I'm going to want it. Like, the way they're done now is just so old school. And like not designed, and a lot of I just really would love to get a crappy one that needs like to be redone, except for like its shell.
Right, a good floating boat. Yeah,
like something for like about a boat that would have cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, but now is only worth maybe like it's an 87 or something like that, and needs some work and an engine replaced.
Then you wouldn't be too shabby.
And well, because I think if I can if nothing else, if I'm able to do that and create a boat and make sure it's functional, make sure all the kinks are worked out and whatnot, I could probably sell that then for a significant profit. Because I would have made it. Yeah, I completely upgraded the boat, and then when I'm ready to upgrade, I can do something that's newer, that's in line with the same thing. But yeah, I'm pumped. I'm just looking into it. It's something I'm excited about right now because I'm like, man, this whole 9 to 5 thing, I'm never going to make it to 60 if I have to keep doing what I'm doing in life. It just doesn't even feel like
I'll
it
say,
just
just
feels
finding
so mundane.
a fully remote job.
Yeah. Every day can be a vacation after 5.
Yeah, right.
You know, like
And
it's
Starlink
not
is
the
so
way.
good that, I mean, you'll have just as good internet out there as you will anywhere else.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Or at least good enough. You know, like
Oh, it's
maybe gaming won't be my ideal pastime, but I'd like to think that
Starlink's still pretty good.
I'd like to think even then, with all that said, I'd be probably spending a lot more time like
You'd spend more time gaming.
doing. Well, I just feel like if I spend more time like fishing.
Oh, you'd probably spend a shit ton of time fishing.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of fishing would happen, a lot of stargazing.
Oh, for sure.
Uh,
For
you know,
sure.
just I don't know
You
what,
might actually
but
mellow down
yeah,
and become a Minecraft player.
who knows? You know, who knows? The world. Anyway, I'm not next to my computer. Is there any way you can kick me from the chat or from the voice
Oh,
chat or whatever?
believe it can. Let me see. Uh, to get it.
Time's not on our side. Finish him.
Trying to see if there's a way I can do it without like.
Blocking me or something.
Right.
Find him. End him.
Ah, there we go. I can disconnect you.
Carrier down.
All right, well, sweet. Well, then I will catch you probably tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Maybe we get a cash in and see what happens and go from there.
Yeah, we'll start with that tomorrow.
God, that fucking resurgence. That I need to get my. I never got my loadouts back to where I wanted them to be. So
Oh yeah. We got
yeah,
you
I just
tweaking
need.
that.
I need to tweak the resurgence loadout because I definitely haven't created one using.
Yeah, I'm just
really
running
not
Rig and C9.
effective. Yeah, I was running like my static HV, which I don't think is going to cut it, and in that particular round, I was running M4, which feels like since this update lost its little bit of edge that it had at one point.
I think it actually technically got another buff. There's just other things that are better.
Well, it feels like whatever the aim stability has changed just slightly, just enough for me to not enjoy it.
That's fair, yeah.
Just so the AMAX is again preferable. They're about the same damage, but the AMAX is a little more accurate again.
UAV established overhead.
For a moment, the
AMAX
AMAX
is
was a little
actually
less
kind of.
powerful.
I've picked up some ground loot ones, and it's actually quite fun.
Yeah, no, I like that gun. They've been tweaking it though, and sometimes it's a little bit edgier, and some just slightly not good enough, and it's frustrating. But it's back to being like good enough now.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, man. Well, I will catch you.
Sounds good, man. See ya.
All right, peace.
Oh, he's all the way back there. Damn it. Oh, hit a you.
MTC to the red. It's now or never. The enemy's planted the bomb.
Damn.
So they knocked you on your ass. So what are you gonna do about it? Hardcore search and destroy.
Alright, let's get back in this.
What's up? Destroy the objective. Hostile UAV established overhead.
That was some bad timing. Fuck. Oh, hell yeah.
Clock's ticking, Black Ops. Close this shit down. Squad couldn't handle the heat. It's all on you now. Wipe yourself down and prep for redeploy. Fight ain't over.
I just fucking looked in there too.
Oh,
Oh my. Pardon me.
Hardcore search and destroy. Let them have it, Black Ops.
I have no idea where that is. Could change the scene.
One hostile left. Take that asshole down.
Carl. That's what that makes me think of.
Quit feeling sorry for yourself. We ain't done yet.
Yep, I did. Fair.
Hardcore search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. Not good enough, Black Ops. Find another way.
Interesting. Classic. I like it though.
Hardcore search and destroy. Time to get our hands dirty, Black Ops. Get to work. Heads up. Hostile care package
Saw that
inbound.
plane glitch for a sec. say.
One enemy standing. Find them. End them. They're gearing up for a final push. Hope you left some in the tank. Assholes couldn't keep us down forever. Do it again, Black Ops. Hardcore search and destroy. Teach those pathetic crimson bastards a lesson. Enemy UAV inbound. Bomb carrier down. Time's not on our side. Finish him.
He was still in there. Fuck me.
So they knocked you on your ass. So what are you gonna do about it?
I think they modified this skin. The eyes are brighter.
Hardcore search and destroy. Playtime's over. Let's see what you're made of. MTC's in the red. It's now or never. hostiles have planted the bomb. One hostile left. Take that asshole down. We're deactivating the bomb. Charges defused. They may be assholes, but they ain't cowards. Get ready for a fight. Hardcore search and destroy. Guns up, destroy the objective. You're our last chance. Don't fuck us up. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. We ain't done yet.
Just about to blow that car up too.
Hardcore search and destroy. Green light. Go, go, go. Clock's ticking, Black Ops. Close this shit down. Only one enemy standing. Find him. End him. Battles and wars, people. This shit's far from over. Hardcore search and destroy. Eliminate the objective.
Who's coming too? Well, this is going to be the one I ended on tonight. We're back again tomorrow at 9. So, if you were here, thanks for hanging out, and if you would like and subscribe, 99 Stream.